Now I initially said it needed over, that's my camera down. Ugh. And there we go, Insta360 is now broken. Oh well, it was only a matter of time before that went down, wasn't it? So I was saying that the NC750X needed a little bit more power, and I think if Honda put this amount of power into the NC750X, they would be onto an absolute gem, because the power this bike has got is spot on. The actual riding position of this bike is really comfortable. In regards to like the handlebar position, I'm pretty much bolt upright on this bike. Well, I pretty much am. I'm not up on it like a an adventure bike. Yeah, I'm not up on it like an adventure bike where you're bolt upright, your arms are in a little bit. But get that out of the way now, because we don't need that, do we? We don't need the selfie stick for the 360 because we ain't got a 360 anymore. But yeah, the whole overall riding position of the Hornet is fantastic. I really do like it. Honda have definitely got a comfortable bike here. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is take this bike out of the city, try and get onto a good old country road system with it, and see how it goes and how it performs out there. What I will do, using the actual clutch to change gear, it is pretty comfortable. Yeah, that does feel really nice on the clutch changing, downshifting. The exhaust is obviously completely standard, however it has got the potential to sound really nice if you put an aftermarket can on. So that is definitely something that I would do if I got this bike. Let's face it, we don't all like the standard cans, so yeah, get Honda to put on a nice aftermarket can. The Scorpion exhausts that the Hondas come with, they tend to sound really good, so maybe if you can get a Scorpion for this bike, it could sound phenomenal. I don't like naked bikes, so I'm not overly keen on the wind that you're getting in your chest on the nakeds, but the seating position is very comfortable. There's nothing I don't like about that. The gearbox is really smooth. Back position, body position again is nice. The wind mirrors is good. I generally can't, being critical about this, I can't really say too much that I don't like about it. I don't think I really say pretty much anything I don't like about it. It works, and again, that is the beauty of Honda. They play it safe and it works. It just works. Not loads and loads of power, but probably the perfect amount to be using on the road. Comfortable positioning, it looks good. Now, I was never really a fan of the previous. I wasn't into bikes when the original came out, so I'm not going to compare it to the original. I'm only really going to be comparing it to the CB750R, because that is pretty much its closest competitor. Modern bikes are really hard to kind of slate. You can say a bike is boring, of course you can, but why is it boring? I said that the BMW GS1250 was a boring bike. The reason I said it was a boring bike was because it was too perfect. It didn't excite me. This bike has got a little bit of character. Obviously with a Parallel, I think it's got a Parallel twin engine. Well, the engine definitely sounds like it's got a nice little bit of grunt. I mean, now when it comes to the colours of the bike, you've got a pearl glare white, which is this one here. I think it actually looks really nice. The flick in the paint really does set it off well. You've got matte iridium grey metallic, matte goldfinch yellow, and also a graphite black. I do like this one. The yellow one looks quite nice, but a little bit cheap. I haven't actually seen the other two in the flesh.
But all in all, this is a really comfortable and nice looking Honda motorcycle. Again, Honda keeping it simple, it just works. You can't fault them. The bikes just work because they play it safe. The tyres that this bike comes with that are on at the moment, you're looking at Michelin Road 5 tyres, and riding it the hour or so that I have done is absolutely fantastic. They grip. The bike is quite a relatively short wheelbase, so when you do throw it around, you really do feel like you're flicking in and out very quickly, and it is a very agile bike. Now, would I own the Honda Hornet? In an ideal world where money is no issue and I can get whatever bike I want, I probably would, and I would use it as a commuting bike because it gives you relatively good miles per gallon, very similar to the Africa Twin that I used to own, and it looks good, it handles well, and all in all, it really does the job perfect for a lightweight commuting bike. The Honda NC750, which is what I do keep going on about as a commuting bike, is fantastic, but is quite heavy. I think it comes in about 230 kilograms, so this is definitely a very good compromise. It looks very nice, very angry, very similar to other Honda naked bikes. Got some nice red forks coming down which do set the bike off nicely. The discs quite open. I think they're called floating discs, not 100% on that one, but I'm sure someone will be able to tell me. It's got a nice open exhaust system coming out to the SC Project exhaust. Initially I didn't realise this had an exhaust on it, but as a standard exhaust it does sound pretty good. It's got pillion pegs at the back. The framework is beautiful, that nice almost like cherry red, really looks good, especially in this light. I don't know if we can get closer up. Yeah, look at that, you can just about see the flick in the paint. Looks beautiful. Really nice attention to detail Honda have done there. They got a nice tank protector. Again, the display Honda are using is very standard across the board now. Nothing too fancy. Well, it's nice, all this nice kind of like matte barring with a bit of silver flick in it. Nice white tank. The rear, obviously you got your 750 markings on it. It would be nice if the rear tyre was a little bit thicker. It would be nice for like a 170, maybe a 180, but a 170 would be quite nice. You got your shock down there fully exposed. I think a shock sock would look quite nice down there, just to keep all the rubbish from the road off of it. But for a naked bike, I actually really like this white colour. I think Honda have really done well making the white, the pearly white, the cherry red suspension. It's a really good bike. Thank you for watching Rev Solution, guys. Give me a big thumbs up if you like this video, tell your friends about it, hit subscribe, and until next time, ride safe and I'll see you all soon.